Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like something about your face just isn't the same anymore? As if your jawline isn't as defined, your chin feels softer, and your skin no longer has that smooth firmness it once did. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. After 50, changes like loss of skin elasticity, sagging facial muscles, and visible necklines are completely natural. They're not signs of decline. They're proof of a life well lived, of the maturity, resilience, and depth you've earned over the years. But these changes also mean that your hairstyle, the frame that shapes your face, becomes more important than ever. The right cut can lift softened features, brighten your eyes, balance your face, and help you appear lighter and more refreshed. On the other hand, the wrong haircut can unintentionally highlight the very areas you'd rather soften, like sagging cheeks, a double chin, or a shorter neckline. The truth is, many women continue wearing the same hairstyle they loved in their younger years, forgetting that their face shape and bone structure have evolved. That's why, in this video, we'll take a closer look at 5 popular hairstyles that may unknowingly add years or weight to your appearance. More importantly, I'll share alternatives that gently lift the face, soften your features, and help you feel more confident and radiant, not by trying to look younger, but by embracing your most beautiful self right here and now. Because this isn't about fighting age, it's about befriending yourself in the best version of who you are today. So let's explore the subtle hair choices that may be aging your face and discover the uplifting, flattering changes that can bring back harmony, softness, and grace. Are you ready to see yourself with fresh eyes? If so, let's begin. 1. The chin length bob. When a bold cut no longer flatters evolving features, the chin length bob was once a symbol of modern confidence, sleek, easy to manage, and undeniably youthful. Many women swore by this style for years, believing it made them look sharp, stylish, and put together. But after 50, when our faces naturally begin to change with softer jawlines, less firm skin, and visible shifts around the chin and neck, this once flattering cut can surprisingly become a drawback. Why? Because a bob that ends exactly at the chin draws a strong visual line right at the area most affected by aging. It frames the face in a rigid way and unintentionally emphasizes the jaw and chin, the very areas many mature women wish to soften. It can also make the face appear flatter and more angular, lacking the softness and depth that flatter a more mature, elegant appearance. Many women stick with the chin-length bob out of habit, comfort, or the belief that short and neat is always best. But just a small adjustment, letting the hair fall slightly below the chin, adding soft curves that hug the cheeks, or incorporating light layers can completely transform your look. These tweaks can release your face from the harsh box and restore a sense of natural harmony. Instead of a sharp, short bob, try a slightly longer, softer version. A side part or cheek grazing layers can gently lift the face and create a more elongated, balanced shape. You may be surprised at how such subtle changes in length and movement can brighten your entire appearance and make you feel beautifully refreshed. Ultimately, this isn't about fighting age. It's about befriending the face you have today. A good hairstyle shouldn't feel rigid or fixed. It should feel like a gentle frame that supports you, just like you've supported your loved ones throughout your life. 2. The ultra-short pixie. When convenience turns into unwanted limitations. The ultra-short pixie cut was once a go-to style for many women, loved for its practicality, bold flair, and that instant youthful boost. With just a few minutes each morning and no need for elaborate styling, you could walk out the door looking neat, strong, and effortlessly cool. But after 50, when time begins to leave more visible marks on the face, this sharply cropped cut can unintentionally work against you, making your features appear harsh, boxy, or exposing areas you'd rather soften. It's not that you can't still pull off an edgy look. The issue is that your face now needs more softness space to breathe, to move, and to catch light in a more flattering, gentle way. A super short pixie exposes everything your jawline, neck, and nape areas, where skin may have thinned. Creases are more defined, and contours aren't quite as sharp as they once were. This style also reduces visual balance. With no volume or softness to frame the face, attention is drawn directly to areas like the chin, neck, or hollow cheeks, features many women at this stage may prefer to subtly downplay. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up the pixie altogether if you love its low-maintenance charm and confident vibe. The key lies in softening it. Think longer layers on top, a gentle side-swept fringe, or a bit of lift at the crown and nape. These small changes can bring balance back to your face, add movement, brighten your eyes, and subtly lift your expression. The best part, you still get the freedom and modern edge of a pixie, just with more grace and harmony that complements your current features. Because femininity doesn't require long hair. A thoughtfully cut short hairstyle that understands your face can be just as powerful, full of elegance, quiet strength, and contemporary beauty. 3. Long, straight hair with no layers. When length pulls your face down, long hair has long symbolized femininity, grace, and allure. Many women over 50 continue to cherish their straight, waist-length hair, a nostalgic link to youthful days when silky strands were a source of pride and natural charm. But as the face naturally changes with age, skin losing firmness, contours softening long, heavy, unlayered hair can unintentionally drag your appearance down, both literally and visually. Imagine a heavy curtain pulled straight down without structure. That's the effect long, pin-straight hair with no layers can create around your face. It adds weight to the jawline, pulls the eye downward, and most importantly, steals the light, the subtle brightness every face needs to radiate vitality. Without layers to add shape or lift, the hair clings tightly to the cheeks and chin, drawing attention to areas like sagging jowls, a softening jawline, or a shortened neck changes many women over 50 are all too familiar with. Even more, this kind of hair lacks movement. It hangs like a static curtain with no volume, no dimension. And that doesn't just mute your look, it quiets your energy. Beautiful hair isn't just about how it looks standing still. It's about how it flows, how it dances with your steps, and brings life to your face with every turn of your head. But here's the good news. You don't need to go short if you don't want to. The secret lies in adding subtle layers, softening the overall length, try collarbone or chest length, and incorporating face framing elements like curtain bangs, side swept bangs, or soft wisps. These additions create gentle movement, lift the face, and catch light where it matters most, your cheekbones, eyes, and smile lines. Your beauty doesn't depend on how long your hair is. It lies in how your hair supports and enhances who you are today. Just a few gentle layers can transform a look that once felt heavy and aging into one that feels fresh, light, and truly radiant. 4. Severe middle part with flat hair. When symmetry steals softness. In our 20s and 30s, a sleek middle part was often seen as a symbol of elegance, confidence, and sophistication. But as we step into midlife, our facial structure naturally changes. Facial muscles relax, jawlines soften, and cheeks may lose their youthful fullness. In this new stage, a hairstyle once considered polished can quietly betray us by emphasizing the very features we now wish to soften. A center part with straight hair falling tightly on both sides creates two rigid lines that frame the face, and not always in a flattering way. The straighter and flatter the hair, the more it drags the face downward. There's no space for the eyes to breathe, no layers to lift the cheekbones, no movement to soften the overall appearance. Instead, attention is drawn to the chin, jaw, and lower cheeks, the areas where signs of aging are often most visible. This results in a look that feels long, tired, and drained of vitality. Even worse, tightly framed hair can create the impression that you're hiding behind a curtain, rather than allowing your features to shine. Rather than supporting your natural beauty, the hairstyle weighs it down. So what's the solution? Try shifting to a soft side part combined with subtle volume at the roots or layered pieces around the cheeks. Instantly, you'll notice a transformation. Your face appears brighter, lifted, and more refreshed. This style doesn't just soften sagging cheeks, it brings light to your eyes, enhances your expression, and directs focus upward toward your smile and gaze. Sometimes a small change in how you part your hair can lead to a big shift in how you feel and appear. You don't need the perfect haircut, you need a style that moves with time, supports your evolving features, and celebrates the seasoned beauty you've grown into. 5. Hair flat. Heavy lob. When length weighs down the face. The lob or long bob was once hailed as a symbol of elegance, modern style, and easy maintenance. However, after the age of 50, a shoulder-length lob is no longer the safe choice many women assume it to be. In fact, it can be one of the most aging hairstyles, if not properly cut and shaped. As we age, hair tends to become thinner, softer, and less voluminous. A heavy, blunt lob without layers can fall flat against the cheeks and jawline, pulling the eye downward. The ends, which stop right at the shoulders, also draw a horizontal line across the neck, a spot where signs of aging like creases or sagging skin become more apparent over time. The result is a face that appears weighed down, tired, and lacking the natural lift and softness that once came effortlessly. Many women stick with the lob for years, believing it to be safe, not too short, not too long, and suitable for any occasion. But this perceived safety can sometimes keep them from exploring styles that might actually be more flattering and rejuvenating. A lob without movement or soft shaping can unintentionally emphasize the very features that time has altered. So, what's the solution? Lighten the ends with subtle layers, add volume at the roots, and introduce soft movement around the face. You can still keep the overall length, but gently shape the cut to frame your face, especially around the cheeks, jawline, and neck. These small adjustments bring lightness to the hair and lift to the face, drawing attention to your smile and your eyes where your natural glow still shines every day. Don't be afraid to make a change. Hair isn't just strands, it's the frame for your face. And with a few thoughtful tweaks, your hairstyle can go from heavy and aging to soft, fresh, and full of life. Hair is not just hair. It's the way you tell your story. After all the hairstyles to avoid and the reasons why certain styles can make your face look tired or weighed down, you might be asking yourself, so what should I do next? The answer doesn't lie in chasing trends or desperately trying to look younger. It's about choosing a hairstyle that reflects who you are right now, a woman of experience, self-awareness, and vibrant energy. Your hair is the frame for your face. It's a gentle whisper of the beauty you've nurtured over the years. It doesn't need to be overly styled or hide anything, it just needs to be right, the right length, the right shape to embrace your features, and most importantly, aligned with the spirit you want to express. The right hairstyle doesn't make you look like someone else. It helps you return to yourself radiant, graceful, and confident. At 50, 60, or 70, what matters is not how much you resemble your younger self, but whether you dare to shine in your own way today. And sometimes that begins with a small shift, trimming just a few heavy centimeters, adding soft layers, changing your part to open up your features, or simply caring for your hair with more love and intention. Don't let the wrong hairstyle make you doubt yourself. You don't have to trade your age for beauty because you already possess a beauty that's entirely your own. Let your hair be the beginning of a new chapter, one that's lighter, more harmonious, and more confident every single day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with other amazing women, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more inspiring content made just for you, because you deserve to be seen, loved, and to shine exactly as you are right now.